Clearwater, Florida. I went on a fishing pier and I was catching Gulf trout, and they stayed on the beach and they were in the sun all day. I bought a hat. At the gig that night at Clearwater Auditorium, they were all sunburned. I wasn't sunburned. Joey had blisters under his eyes even, but I was lucky I wore that hat because they were all burnt up. They were all red. And then we had to dress up, put makeup over that sunburned face, you know, and put on these tuxedo clothes. So it might have been a little uncomfortable for the guys that were burnt, but I was singing in the rain. I was doing fine. And I caught a few fish.
You had to tell that story.
Yeah.
Listen, he just played You Belong to Me. Teddy just played You Belong to Me, and I was listening to your beautiful tenor voice, because at that time you did all the falsettos. You sounded great. You were great during that period of time for the group. You were really wonderful singer.
There was falsetto soprano, if you please. I remember one of the girls said to me once, "Geez, you like singing like a girl, don't you?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I guess I did." Well, when we gravitated, I gravitated toward a lot of the black groups, the Paragons, and let's see who else, the Jesters. I love those songs, and I always gravitated toward those leads, and that's how I developed. I did them, and I kept doing them.
Tom, you were a true doo-wop freak.
Yep.
You did. You liked doo-wop. I mean.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did. And I'm still doing it too. I did it. I heard you mention about the wounded warriors, and I did a show for the United States Marine Corps maybe 3 weeks ago. It was the 239th anniversary of the Marine Corps, and I did it up in Oakland, New Jersey, at a place called Portobello's. And I met a survivor from the Battle of Iwo Jima. He fought there. He was 94 years old. An old Marine, 94. He's still walking around. And that was a real honor to meet somebody that fought in such a battle like that, such a ferocious battle. And that's my memory of that evening, as well as meeting a lot of other Gyrenes.
Well, God bless you, Tom. You do a lot. You do a lot for hold on. A lot of different services, and I'm glad you're still active. You know.
Yeah, I'm doing another show on the 22nd, and the fellow who's having the show is also a former Marine. I'm not exactly sure if it's for the Marines or not, but it's on the 22nd of this month, and I think it's in Wayne, New Jersey.
You want to plug that show, Tom? While we're on the air?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom. Plug the show, and then come join us when you come up to New Jersey. Come join us in the studio again.
I would love to.
Jim will set it up. I know that. If anybody can do it, Jim Petrecca is a man.
He's a man. Jimmy can do it. He may say, I'm only one phone call away.
Yeah, so when is the show?
It's on the 22nd.
Where's it going to be, Tom?
It's in Wayne, New Jersey. Actually, I think it's at a VFW off of Maple Avenue, I believe.
Seems like you know a lot about the show, but you're going to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Well, I got some time yet. This past summer, I was at Port Jefferson, Long Island. Did a show out there with the Del Santons and Barbara Harris and Johnny Cantardo, and also Eddie Lambesi was there, and John Martello was there. John was playing. Eddie was doing some singing at the show.
In fact, Eddie and Johnny here tonight. Eddie's going to talk about the website and the original Duprees and everything that he's done to spearhead, to educate the people who the original Duprees are. And John Martelli's here with his guitar, and he's a fabulous musician, as everybody knows. And it's good that you mentioned their name, because we can't forget them, and especially what Eddie has done for the original Duprees and making everybody aware of who we are versus the group that's out there.
Oh, yeah. He's a man to the Duprees, of the original Duprees. I mean, his website's designs and his ideas and the way he manages the site and answers inquiries, and he's got the smarts that he knows what to say, how to say it. He's a good spokesman for the group on the Facebook for us. He's a wonderful man.
He's absolutely wonderful, and that's why he's here tonight, because he's going to talk a little about it. In fact, he told me a story this morning about someone that he spoke to, I think, on Facebook, and It just is all about the truth of music and
yes.
about the group that's out there that's performing and everything else. And just a little later on in the show, Eddie's going to get the opportunity to tell that story like he told it to me this morning.
That is wonderful, and nobody could tell it better. Eddie's filled with a lot of youthful enthusiasm. You know, he's a very enthusiastic speaker. He's a great spokesman.
Tom, let me ask you a question. Did you catch any fish lately?
No, I did a lot of gardening this summer.
Oh, did you?
And some fishing, and I did some singing too. I did a show with the Jersey Girls at a place called Castalias in an area not too far from here. It's Woodland Park, and then I did the show out in Long Island. Then I did the show for the Marines. Now I have another one coming up. But so I've been doing some singing and as well as gardening. A lot of gardening this year.
Well, maybe you could teach me some gardening. I could certainly.
Oh, yeah, tremendous gardens, tremendous.
I miss seeing your face, Tom. We got to get together soon, even over lunch or just a cup of coffee. Make it a point to, if I forget to call you, please call me.
Okay, will do. Exactly, will do.
Tom, thanks for being part of this wonderful show this evening, and I'm sure John Salvato enjoyed your presence here. I'm sure.
Well, I have a very vivid memory of back in the day, and we would take up all this time of the show if we were to talk about everything that happened back then.
Well, come back and join us for part 2. Jim Petrecca will set it up. Don't worry, it's all in the works.
Yeah, I've been putting it down on paper. I've been writing a book for about a year now, and I've done a lot, and there's more to do. A lot more to do. Well,
as soon as you have that book published, you know you'll be here as a guest on the Interview Show of New York at 8:30 p.m.
Oh, great. I'd be only too happy to be there.
Thanks. Now, Jim is pointing because we have to play some music. Not that we want to cut you off the phone, of course, but we want to play a song called Why Don't You Believe Me? And John Salvato or Tom or whatever you'd like to share about this particular song would be wonderful.
Tom, why don't you share something special about Why Don't You Believe Me?
I would say we spent more time rehearsing that song in the beginning, and when we would learn our harmony parts, this one the arranger helped us out. He thought he would teach me my part. I'd put my fingers in my ears and walk away from the piano, humming the part. Then he would teach Joe Santolo's his part, and then Joey would come out and put two of us together. And then Mike Armand would learn his part, and the three of us, and so on, until we got the harmony that we wanted to stay on those notes. And so that's how we learned that song, one little part at a time. And then Freddie says the song needs something in the beginning, a little kick. And so I did a little falsetto introduction in the beginning that seemed to fit. And that's how it came about.
Excellent. Well, we're going to play the song because everyone wants to hear it. So thanks, Tom, for being part of the show tonight, and look forward to seeing you again soon, and have a happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year.
And thank you to Teddy and to everyone there.
Thank you.